Good evening and welcome.
Good evening and thank you very much. Sylvia, would you go ahead?
What's your address, Mr. DeLuca?
Okay, my name is Anthony DeLuca, 35 Sunset Avenue, Saunders Town, Rhode Island. Honorable Chairman McCaffrey and members of the Senate Judiciary, you have been given a golden opportunity to pass landmark legislation thanks to the tenacity and commitment of your fellow committee member, Senator Donna Nesselbush, and of the other co-sponsors and supporters of this bill. First, I respectfully express my opposition to voter referendum legislation on marriage equality, which tends to undermine the very importance of your office to which you have been elected, often to make tough decisions and to cast difficult votes. I believe that there's a history which is replete with courageous legislative models for you to follow. Therefore, the time has come for you to cast a vote on marriage equality in Rhode Island. My dear wife Sylvia and I, married 53 years, respectfully urge you to recommend passage of S-38 to the full Senate so Governor Chafee may soon sign it into law. Our beautiful daughter, Louisa, who is represented here, will soon be celebrating her 3rd anniversary of marriage to our loving daughter-in-law, Brenda Harvey. This event should be cause for celebration by all those who respect and admire all loving and committed relationships between two consenting adults, regardless of one's gender or natural sexual orientation. Sadly, such open and full expressions of mutual and reciprocal love between two committed adults, total human beings, is not universally tolerated in our state. In fact, our recently passed civil union legislation diminishes the value of such loving relationships. Imagine how deeply painful such denial is to all our fellow brethren of the LGBT community. Imagine how painful it is to all mothers, like my wife, Sylvia, who conceived of, carried to term, and with loving care nurtured the fruits of her loving labor. Imagine how I, as a loving husband and father, and yes, grandfather, suffer such terrible pains to realize that some, for one reason or another, find it difficult not to exalt in the creation of every human life equally. Let me also speak for a moment as a person of faith. I was raised a Catholic, and faith has been an integral part of our family life. I want my daughter Louisa to be able to get married in our state and experience the same security and loving commitment that my wife and I have had these past 53 years. Like any father, I just want to walk my little girl down the aisle in the state I have served my whole life. Please vote yes on Senate Bill 38 and make that dream a reality. May I finally and respectfully ask each and every one of you to consider how you might personally react one day to one of your own family members asking for your blessings to marry a person of the same sex. Conservative United States Senator Robert J. Portman, in reversing his long-standing opposition to same-sex marriage, did so of an abiding love he holds for his gay son, Jay. It was many years ago that as Louisa's father, I hugged her reassuringly and joyfully when she expressed hope that I would keep loving her once she had declared her natural orientation to me and to Sylvia, my wife, her mother, Louisa, sweetheart. As it was then, as it is now, and as it shall forever be, my love and Mom's love for you is unconditional. Thank you very, very much.
Are there any questions or comments for this witness? Senator Mets.
I would just like to welcome my old friend. I served many years with him in the House. Tony, it's good to see you again, and I enjoyed serving with you.
And the feeling is mutual and reciprocal, Senator. I assure you.
Are there any other questions or comments for this witness? Thank you.